Hello, everyone. Welcome back for another math lesson with Mr. Hopkins. Today we are looking at more equations of lines, and yes, we have to write them. So we will be learning and introducing a new formula today, so this is good, right? Slope formula, we already know this one. Piece of cake. That is y equals, slope formula is m equals, y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. That's the whole formula, but we know it as the change in y over the change in x. I'm very happy with that one if you just write it like that. The slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. We know this as well. And then we have point-slope form. That is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Now, looks tricky, but we know all those components. The x1 and the y1 is just any point that we have, and the m is the slope, just like in the other equation. So let's try this. It says, write the equation of a line that passes through those 2 points. Leave your answer in slope-intercept form. So again, it doesn't matter which ones we use. We definitely have to use the slope formula to find the slope. But then when it comes to solving the equation of a line, it can be either one of these two. So let's see. Change in y over change in x. What's that going to give us? We have an x and a y and an x and a y. So 12 minus negative 9 over 7 minus 10. So minus a negative is plus a positive. We get 21 here and negative 3 here, giving us a slope of negative 7. So I have a slope of negative 7. In the previous lesson, we used y equals mx plus b. We just plugged negative 9 in for y, 10 in for x, the negative 7 in for m, and then we solved for b, and we had the equation of a line. Well, now we can just plug it into this other one. And if you're comfortable with doing that, by all means, go ahead and do that. But we have y minus y1 equals m, my slope, negative 7, times x minus my x. So what I did was I plugged negative 9 in there and 10 in there. And obviously the slope in there. So we have that one equation we're just substituting in. So minus a negative, that's y plus 9 equals, and I'm going to distribute here, negative 7x plus 70. So to solve for y, I just have to subtract 9. And then I'm done. I didn't have to substitute it in. That's the equation of the line. And I would have gotten it the same way had I used this equation. Okay, number 2, it says determine each of the following for each function graph. So it wants the slope, it wants the y-intercept or the point, and then an equation. So let's see here. Again, we're looking for happy, friendly numbers. So I'm looking at this right here, and I'm thinking this one right here. So the slope of this line, up 2 over 6. So the slope is 2 over 6. Or 1/3 in reduced form. What point do I want to use? It's asking. Let's use 1, 2, 3, 4 up to, let's use this point, 4, 2. That's on the line. So I need to apply either one of these two formulas to write the equation of the line. So I'm going to write y minus my y, which is 2, equals slope x minus my x. Just like that. And I can simplify it. And add 2 to both sides. So y equals 1/3 x and negative 4/3 plus 2. Let's use a calculator. Clear out what's in there. Second, quit. Let's go alpha y equals. We have negative 4/3. And we want to add 2. So it's 2/3. So y equals 1/3 x plus 2/3. All right, let's try one more. Let's save some room and let's jump right to this last one over here on the end. Nah, I lied. Let's take the middle one because this y-intercept is right there. Let's take the middle one where it's not so easy. I like this point and maybe this point. So the slope is 8, down 1/8. We can use the point 1, 2, 3, 6, 3, 6. And the equation then. Let me change my pen color. I get y minus 6 equals again, always use a calculator if you're stuck, and you can ask me questions. So we get y equals negative 1/8 x, 3/8 plus 6. Let's see what we come up with. Let's go alpha y equals 3/8 plus 6. I like the fraction form, so 51/8. And there you have it. Okay, if you have any questions, please reach out. This was a challenging lesson. We really should focus on maybe putting the equations and the slope on index cards and studying them. If you have any questions, please reach out. Have a great one.